You hear this all the time in writing programs. You have to show, not tell. And it's absolutely true. Do you want to know why? Have you ever heard of a little thing called mirror neurons? Mirror neurons are the neurons that fire when we perform an action and when we observe somebody else performing that action. Your nervous system doesn't just watch, it simulates. Furthering on from this, empathy is not a moral trait, it's a neural process. When you see a flinch, your motor cortex primes. When you see a grimace, your facial muscles subtly activate. And this all happens before conscious thought. This is a science that proves that you can actually take your readers through an experience as if they were experiencing it. Do you get it? Readers don't decode your stories, they simulate them. When a sentence is run with sufficient sensory, emotional, and intentional clarity, the reader's brain runs a shadow version of that experience. Not metaphorically, neurologically. So back to the showing versus telling. You can just tell your readers a fact. He was nervous. That's nice. Or he checked his watch again, then slid the phone face down, as if time itself might accuse him. Only one of these actually gives your mirror neurons a job, because mirror neurons don't fire for abstractions or for facts. They fire for observable human behavior. And given that we know that the only difference between somebody's reality and a different reality is giving the brain evidence that they can do a thing, when you take your reader through that experience, you can change the way that they think. This can be a method book like Atomic Habits. This can be a memoir like Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, or this can be any hero's journey in any fantasy that you've ever read. Your job as a writer is not to sound smart, it's not to be lyrical, and it's not to impress. Your job is to ask, sentence by sentence, what would a human be doing here? What micro choice or action reveals an emotional truth? And what observable action lets the reader simulate this behavior? As your readers, they don't actually connect to just ideas, they connect to experienced states.